Hello everybody, hello, welcome. Danny Shay here on a Wednesday. Sorry, I'm banging my microphone. On a Wednesday, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for liking, thank you for subscribing. So today I want to talk about the debate. What's that? That's not a word. The debate. I don't know if it was a debate either. That was. I got some things, some thoughts about those moderators. Anyway, we'll get into that a little bit. I also want to read on two of the Senate races, Arizona and Florida. I am going to try to go down the list from 270 to win. So you guys, I got a bunch of y'all sending me, can you read on this? Can you read on this? I will. I'll try to get to them all. But if there's a special one, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to try to go down the list and be pretty, what's the word? Efficient. That's a word that is normally not in my vocabulary. Would you be efficient about this? So, today, September 11th, I just want to hold a moment of silence, in which it drives me nuts on, this is a YouTube channel, it's a visual channel, coming from the entertainment industry and working as an editor. Silence, it's not good for a visual program. Just quiet, and it is, but it isn't, but it is. Goes back and forth. So today I'm just going to hold a minute, not a minute, a couple of seconds of silence, and I just want to honor the people and the families whose lives have been impacted. And I remember my sister-in-law saying, "Oh my God, have you seen the news? The world will never be the same." So we've all been impacted with this. There are some that are still struggling with that. I want to just honor in silence the first responders who went in there. These guys and women put on their uniforms every day. And I truly believe that they put their uniforms on with the best intentions. And these first responders, the police, the fire, the EMTs, the people managing traffic all the way down the road, nurses, doctors, they go in there and without regards to their personal safety, try to help other people. And just a huge thank you to all of them as they continue this work today and in the future. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Get a little emotional. Geez, you know, I'm supposed to be a guy, but then again, I'm childless, and I think I want a cat. So yeah, I'm gonna wear my emotions on the sleeve a little bit. All right, let's pull. I don't want to stay in that sad energy too long. And I wonder, is that a male defect? I don't know. So in your comments today, please do not attack anybody else. I don't care who's coming into this chat. You can make your comments, be respectful. If you attack me or another person, Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's pull an energy card before we get into the debate and see how you guys think about that. Oh, I got two. I got two. Oh. I'll just go with it. Well, I'll do both. I don't know if you can read that. Look at that great big old heart. Look at that big old heart. How beautiful is that? This looks like it could be Joshua, Jesus, and he's playing on the words of Forrest Gump. Shift happens. Look at that. Look at that. And then it says, stabilize your energy fields. Beautiful. The second card I got is you are cherished and protected. And I thought it was just pulling one, but I got two. We got bonus cards. So shift happens. So I go back to the 9/11. Is that a bad thing? Is that a good thing? Is that shift that happened good, bad? Stabilize the energy fields. Also, it's know that we're cherished and protected. And so I take that as, let's not let that happen again. Now, we can go down a rabbit hole, and I won't be very succinct or efficient if we go down that rabbit hole, because what caused that to happen? How do we protect ourselves from that happening again? Is it military buildup? Is it, we can go way down there, and let's not now. But shift happens. Let's look at the debate. How'd you guys feel about that? Did you guys watch it? Did you, are you watching it later? Are you reading about it? You know, how did that play out for you? So I did watch it. I was screaming at the moderators. I almost walked away. I was like, I can't stand it. And the things that were really driving me nuts was Pumpkinhead yakking all the time. I can't stand to listen to that guy now, because he says it's like this broken record over and over and over and over again. He doesn't say anything new, but he did this time, which I thought was kind of interesting. But damn, I had to listen to all that crap just to get a nugget? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, so that was driving me nuts. He spoke 10 times. He had, hang on one second. I want to get this right. Okay. As MSNBC, Stephanie Rule reported that Trump spoke 39 times for a total of 41.9 minutes. Just say 42. And Harris spoke for 23 times for 37 minutes. And that's what drove me nuts. Harris was going to try to respond to some of this crap that Trump goes, no, I got to respond to what she just said. And then they wouldn't let her respond. So he got the last lie in. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So after the debate, well, the thing that changed for me, where I thought that Kamala Harris came out, I was like, girl, drink some water. She was all, her throat was all like parched and dry, and she was a little nervous, my opinion only. Okay, I thought she was a little nervous coming in, and she was him and hawing. She didn't answer the first question. She went into her platform. I'm like, okay. I wish you would have answered the question and then flipped in, because I'm tired of politicians not answering the questions. And then Trump went on to blah, blah, blah. And so Kamala was a little nervous in the beginning, according to me. And then things started rolling. Trump said something stupid in the beginning. Kamala's looking at him like, what? And when she's giving him that look, I'm going, okay, little rehearsed. I'm seeing this. It's a little rehearsed. Come on, get natural. Which, oh my God, what a huge, I mean, can you imagine the nerves that are going through her body at that time? Whew, huge. So as it went on, she got more and more comfortable. She got more and more organic. And then I think this is what happened, where she mentioned a little bit of the abortion issue, the women's right to choose, in the beginning. But then Trump went in and said, this is what the people want. I gave the people what they wanted, or something like that. And Harris said, hang on, I'm picking up my mic so I can drop it, because it's a mic drop. You want to talk about this is what the people wanted? And then she went in. Boom. You think, and I don't want to go into it, I mean, because it's horrific, but I will a little bit. I'm a childless wannabe cat man, so I don't know what I'm talking about, except you want people to bleed out in the back of their car because they can't get health care? Boom. You want families to suffer because you have backwards laws? You have old white guys telling women how they should manage their own health care? Wow. I'm like, there you go. And if we remember Joe Biden, when he talked about abortions, didn't he switch to the border or something? I'm like, what? Kamala Harris. White guys shouldn't be talking about women's health care. Women should be talking about women's health care. I don't need to tell you all. It's just nuts. The medical industry is designed for what, like 30-year-old white guys? The COVID vaccine? My wife is like, she's teeny. Yet she gets the same vaccine as a heavy-set male guy? It doesn't seem right. Something's amiss. All right. So then what else? So that was a wow. And then what else did she? What else was a mic drop for me? How can I forget? Cats and dogs being eaten by migrants. Oh my God. So, and the moderators fact-checked them on air. Fact-checked them twice. And they said they wouldn't, but they did. To me, they should have been fact-checking all of the lies on both sides. Kamala Harris, according to what I read, had one false statement, and I can't remember what it was. And then there was other statements that were kind of they were kind of not, kind of stretching the truth a little bit here. Trump had like 8 false statements, according to this one website, and he skewed a lot of things too to his point of view. So let's get that out in the open, right there, right then. My wife was saying, why does it need to be live? There was no audience. Why does it need to be live? Oh, because somebody will edit it. Yeah, right. Okay. All right. I get all worked up. Eating cats and dogs. And then he says, oh my God. Then he goes, well, I saw it on TV. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get into it. Here's the question I want to ask. So, after the debate, let me go back there. After the debate, I'm yakking. 16 minutes. After the debate, I'm going, Trump was so in your face, it felt like he took up most of the oxygen in the room. And I go, Harris got a couple of things in there at the end, but it was, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Did she do enough? And then I start watching the pundits and MSNBC. Rachel Maddow looked shell-shocked as soon as they cut to her. And I go, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling kind of shell-shocked. What just happened? Was it good? Was it bad? I didn't know. And then they get on the roll and they start saying how good Kamala Harris did. And then I go, okay, I want to look to somebody else. I'm going to go to the Bulwark and see what they say. They were saying the same thing. Kamala Harris was masterful. I'm like, oh, okay. She baited the president and he took it hook, line, and sinker. And I go, oh yeah, I see that. Okay, I get that. Why didn't I get it at the time? I mean, I kind of did, but it didn't like hit me like the abortion and the cat people. That was a good movie. Really weird. I like David Bowie, so there it is. Speaking of weird, this isn't Friday. I'm not supposed to be rambling. Okay, so towards the end, blah, 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 blah. And then I had to switch, I switched away from MSNBC. Then I had to switch back because I heard this rumor, Taylor Swift rumor. And I had to see Tim Wall's reaction when he heard that Taylor Swift is endorsing Kamala Harris. All right then. So here it is. Here's the question. Finally, 18 minutes and 41 seconds. Did this move the independents, the undecided? Did last night, all of it, the debate, the Swift endorsement, did this move the undecideds to go, we're voting for Harris? Some of the most powerful lines that I hear, that I wish I would hear more of, is that you don't have to agree with her 100%, but you have to agree with democracy. Oh, the other thing that Pumpkinhead said, Viktor Orban. Oh, that, yeah. So they're going to get I think they're going to get a lot of ads out of this debate. But the bombastic style of Pumpkinhead was just so off-putting for me. It was hard to sit and listen. I could listen to Kamala Harris talk, but Pumpkinhead, you know who else I can listen to talk a lot? Say hello to Psychic Duck. Hello. What'd you think of the debate? Saying he's with me. Don't be with me. Be with Kamala. And then, who was it? Jimmy Kimmel. Oh my gosh, he's got some good stuff going on. He did a song parody of Trump mispronouncing Kamala's name. It's very funny. All right, did this move the independent needle? The undecided vote? Did this move the needle? Did this move the needle? The independents. Did this move the needle? We get the World card. They're looking at it from they may be looking at it from a different point of view, a worldish view, instead of this narrow thing. Maybe they're opening up. They're coming to the completion cycle. What's challenging it is Joe Biden. Covering, challenging. I use those both. You know, right now I'm not quite sure what it is. Is it a challenge? Is it just overlaying? What are they thinking? To me, right now, it feels like they're moving towards the Democratic point of view, the Kamala Harris point of view. One of the things that pissed me off in the debate a little bit was when Pumpkinhead said, "You're just doing Joe Biden's crooked work," and she couldn't respond. They took a break. Anyway. All right. At the base of the reading, we have the Knave of Swords. This is they're still. I think they're seeing the truth, and it's not like, I don't know. Let's just keep going. Yeah, the embattlement. Okay. Walking away. And they're concerned about the finances a little bit. They're still concerned with the finances a little bit. And what's going on? How is this going to work out? So I think Kamala needs to go more with her plan, because the very first question was about how are you going to help people feel comfortable in buying groceries and things like that. And she went into her whole big policy thing, which I think she should have. I mean, I think that was the right thing. I wish she would have answered it and then gone. Anyway, keep going. Independence. Their world is getting shattered. Their base is like, the foundation is crumbling. The external position, boom, boom. I think they're flipping gears. Hopes and fears, their wish card. Strength. Final outcome, strength. They're still worried. They're still worried. And it's financial. So they're leaning, it feels like they liked, they're seeing this stark contrast, but they're still worried about household issues, finance. They like the justice that's coming, or not, and they're on a new journey. This justice card is about balance And I think that we're going to get more information from the legal side of it. Maybe it's the Jack Smith side that's really going to flip them. That's going to go, okay, enough is enough. Kamala got a good dig in on January 6th. Trump really didn't have much to say. Boy, he looked just tired and old. Yeah. And at the base of the reading, we get the childless cat lady. She ain't so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I might be. She isn't. We got a pause and a retreat. The Four of Swords. This is someone, like in other decks, this may be an illness or a retreat card, but this is dropping back into what do you value? Let's revisit. What do we value? And this is what the independents are doing. There's a lot of sadness. There's a decision that they need to make that it's not going to be easy. They've invested so much time into this particular cause, the way that they view the world, and now they're finding out that it may not be that at all. And again, it's money. I think justice is going to come after some old white guy, and I think so. Right now, I think they're seeing the writing on the wall. If they're still making up their minds in a lot of cases, and others just said, "We got it. We're switching sides." Let's look. Three cards. Donald Trump, did you win over any new voters? Psychic Duck screaming at me. Why are you wasting time? Just because I can. He's going, it's not Friday. Three cards. Donald Trump. Did you get any new voters? Ooh. All right. He may get new donors. And this is my Russian card. I got the High Priestess reversed, and I got the Hermit reversed. The light he's shining is upside down. These not good cards. I think he's getting more money. Maybe he's going to sell another Bible. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Let's look at Kamala Harris. Did you get, just three cards, did you get more voters? Shh. Going, why are you doing this? Of course she did. All right, here we go. Kamala. Oh, still. They're still struggling with this. She got the Hierophant in the center. The higher order of things. People see her and saw her, and thank you, Psychic Duck, will see her as more presidential as time goes on. Just like in that debate, she was a little nervous. Oh my God. For very first thing, I loved. There was a little hesitation when she came out and she sees Trump walking like, oh, woe is me. Woe is me. He's all gruff, grumbly, and he walks in with his head down. And Kamala Harris walked over, and there was a little hesitancy. And it's like, and when I replay it in my mind, it was like, which way are you going? Are you going to go in front of the lectern, or are you going to go behind the podium? Well, I think that was it. But she just goes right over there, shakes his hand. Nice. Nice. Take a little control. He mumbled something. The Five of Swords, winning at any cost, is reversed. This isn't about winning at any cost for Kamala Harris, and people are seeing this. They're kind of, the independents, is she getting more voters? They're kind of going, I can't stick to, you know, her being a communist, her being Marxist, or whatever he throws at her. Comrade Kamala. He's the one with the Three of Pentacles. He's the one collecting Russian money. He's the one that says Viktor Orban is my guy, is my world leader that I look up to, that I have a good rapport with. How do people feel about that? They don't like it. They don't like it. All right, let's take a look at some, God dang it, rambling on a Wednesday. Tell you what, there is just no order in the world anymore. Okay, Arizona. Rubin Gallego and Kari Lake, and oh my God, Psychic Duck, stop. He's just laughing. He's going, really? You're going to read on that? As if that needs to be read on? Yes. Sometimes I think Psychic Duck just likes to make fun of me. Good thing he's not in the comments. All right. Oh, he just said he loves me. Just melts my little baboon heart. Okay, that reference. Back in the 80s, I think, there was a heart transplant. Human heart into a baboon, or baboon into a human or something. And one of my friends who did stand up, she was funny as hell. Oh my God, she was so funny. And that was her line. Melted my little baboon heart. I don't know why it's so damn funny. It is. The other one that's funny is, what did one cow say to the other cow? Moo moo, get off my hoof. That's funny too, and it's stupid. Okay. Arizona. Rubin Gallegos and Kari Lake. 3 cards. Rubin's going to be up top. Kari is going to be where she belongs, at the bottom. Yes, I do have my I'm not objective. No, leave it like that. Okay. Rubin Gallegos, 3. Rubin Gallegos. Is it Gallegos or is it Gallegos? Gallego. Gallego. There's no S. Gallego. Okay, Kari Lake. Let me shuffle. You guys dying to know? Psychic Duck isn't. He's still laughing over there. Oh my gosh. Help me on this one. All right, Rubin Gallegos, Kari Lake, Psychic Duck. What the hell? This doesn't make no sense. We need to pull a card there. Rubin Gallego. Let me drop this down, and then you guys can see what I'm looking at. This is kind of confusing to me. So I have the 8 of Swords being wrapped up being restricted in some way. I got the winner Democratic card in the center, and I got death reversed. So it's a resurfacing. It's a new way forward. It's the new path. So this looks really good. I go, he's being restricted somehow, though. Something is holding him back. But it's going to be okay because he's got the Ten of Cups, the Democratic card, and the death is reversed. He's on this new path forward. Kari Lake, she's got the Five of Pentacles reversed. She's got the Ace of Swords, a new truth, and it's about, she's got the Lover's card, her contracts, who she's in bed with, so to speak. So there's something about a new truth coming out and who she's in bed with. I mean, if you just looked at these cards and you go, oh, they're pretty good. They're pretty good for Kari Lake. Her Five of Pentacles is upside down, so the loss is kind of over. Well, not according to her. Now these cards are making more sense. She's saying that she won. No, the loss. It's over, Kari. You lost. You got a new truth. And who are these people that you're in bed with? They're getting indicted. And I think she's in big trouble. Let's just pull up a few from the fountain deck. And the fountain deck for me is harsh truth, sharp angles. No sugarcoat. No sugarcoat. More on this Kari Lake spread. More on this Kari Lake spread. Okay. Here we go. Maybe not. Maybe not more. Okay. I get the Magician reversed. Her magic deck isn't working anymore. I got the Eight of Wands coming in really fast. Something's going to happen really fast. Let me drop this down a little bit. And it's underneath the Ace of Swords. So she's got some new truth coming really fast. It's interesting that the loss and her magic card are both upside down on this. And then just to really clarify what this Lover's card is all about, I get the Lovers. Okay. So, it's the company she keeps. I think that's what it is. All right. So, let's take a look. Let us take a look. I think it's Florida that I'm going to. Rick Scott, Debbi Mucarsel-powell. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Debbi, I got Debbi right. I got Powell right. Debbi Mucarsel-powell. Rick Scott. So when I pulled these two names, I just flipped back to Al Gore, Florida. There's just so much shenanigans, trickery, deceit. Some of you all have different words. So let's pull three. Rick Scott, he's the incumbent. He's still there. In Arizona, it was Kristen Sinema. and she was Democrat. Stop laughing. Y'all stop laughing. And then she switched to independent. And then she said, I made enough money. She goes, I made more money than Clarence Thomas. I don't need to stick around. She didn't say that. Okay, maybe true, but so yay, Rubin Gallegos. Rubin, yay. Let's look Florida. Get your head in Florida, Danny. Ugh. Florida man, barbecuing. Woohoo, Florida man. Rick Scott and, I forgot her name already. Debbi Mucarsel-powell. Florida man, what's going on? What about Florida woman? What's going on? Maybe it should be split up in between two of them, right? Are there going to be two different major votes? Florida man, Florida woman? Let's see. All right. Rick Scott, I'm going to put him on top. Uh-oh. Rick Scott, sadness. 5 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. He's still getting money. And he's working at it. I don't know what he's working at, but he's working at it. I'm gonna drill down a little bit with this just to see what I get. Get the moon, I get an offer being made, and I get the loss of money. I get him reviewing 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, loss. He's not seeing an offer. There's something being offered to him, something shady, something from the moon. Okay, so what I'm getting, it's that he's living in his own little gilded garden. He's working at getting more money. There's some information that's coming out that's going to be sad and sorry. Someone's going to try to help him out a little bit. And then he's got this review card, this pentacle cards, where he's going, ooh, I've got to adjust the money flow a little bit. Okay. Or maybe, and the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of projects, the 8 of Earth, that is also, so he's got 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles, 3 Pentacles. A lot of it is money that he's getting. And we all know his policies just are a mess. Well, different than what more liberal policies are about. Okay, Debbi M. Powell. Debbi M. Powell. Debbi Mucarsel-powell. Whoa. Debbi Mucarsel-powell. Here we go. Debbi. Oh, again. 7 of Pentacles. Ah, Joe Biden card. Retreat. Pause. Okay, I drilled down on Rick Scott. Let's drill down a little bit on Debbi. She's got a balance, justice. These are great. I think she needs to take a little time out to regroup, maybe. Ooh. Her money may be a little upside down because we get the 7 of Pentacles with all the plant is not healthy. think she's going to get an influx of cash from the Joe Biden coalition. But this is reversed. So normally you hang tight onto your money. In this deck, she's like imprisoned in this money thing, but it's upside down. So that's not the case so much. There's going to be more of a balance with, I think, money coming in. I think she's going to win. I think she's going to win. Wow. Psychic Duck, what do you think? What do you have to say? Wow. You didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, I did. I'm a duck. Psychic Duck. All right. I saw it. I see everything. Okay. All right, you guys. Wow, 45 minutes. I said I was going to be streamlined, efficient, and there it is. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Peace and love.